Well, winter weather can take a toll on our cars, and that is why Pat Heaton, owner of Honest One Auto Care, is here to help ease some of your fears and your winter blues as we put our cars through a lot during this time of year. And thank you so much for joining us. And
Thank
again,
you.
I was just thinking about this myself for my own car, but you've got a lot of products here and you've got some big tips for folks. What is if you could give somebody that one big tip, the one thing that we all seem to do wrong this time of year?
The biggest thing is tires. It's the piece that contacts the road, right? And so therefore you need to make sure that your tires are absolutely in good condition.
I was going to say, how do you know if you need new ones or if they just need to be inflated?
Yeah, go see your repair shop for any of those, including, you know, Honest One or any other competitor that's out there, but they'll measure it like with the Lincoln Penny, like you're familiar with. We'll also check to make sure that there isn't any studs or anything sticking through, like maybe you've got a hole in the tire or something like that that's having some leakage. And the temperature really does impact tires.
Really?
It absolutely does. So, you know, having that checked when we go through these weather changes like we are right now drastically will impact the tire temperature. So swing by a shop, have them air it up for you. Get the right proper inflation on that.
Another tip that you have is about keeping the gas tank at least a half tank full or more. Tell us why.
Yeah, absolutely. And all these, in Cincinnati, we've got this crazy weather. We never know exactly what we're going to have going on, right? You know, whether it's the rain or the sleet or anything like that. And so really having that car gassed up, maybe a couple snacks, water, you know, in the car for you, just in case you are in that position where you actually need, you know, that extra security.
And checking our batteries. Now, I don't know what is the life of a normal battery? And how long do they typically
somewhere between
last?
3 and 4 years is probably the typical. It depends upon how you drive it. If you're one that only drives, you know, a couple miles each week, yours probably isn't going to last as long because it doesn't get recharged all the time.
Okay.
So, but that's one of the things. Go to your auto shop. They'll check the battery. They'll check the tires. They'll check your windshield wipers, the fluid, all the other levels. And all you have to do is sit there and drink a Coke or something while you wait. You know, it's not a real, you know, stressful for the customer.
And again, you want to tell us a little bit about some of the things
so on the
you have
emergency
here.
side, right? If you're out there and for some reason your car doesn't stop, carry those emergency cables with you. You know, your tire pressure gauge. I always carry a Go pack, and in this one I carry warmers, feet warmers, great for the games if you end up going. Hand warmers, there's this little blanket in case you did. You've seen those pile-ups where you had to wait for a couple hours. Some snacks that don't that last a long time for you.
Like non-perishables, yeah.
Exactly. And you carry the Fix-A-Flat. It's not preferred, but if you're in an emergency situation, use it.
Absolutely. And as far as these jumper cables go, what is the rule again as far as like the yellow to the red? I always get confused.
There's an instruction set on each and every one, and make sure you check it out because they're all starting to be a little different right now.
I was going to say, I recently had my car, one of my coworkers here, she actually helped me out, but I was like, I wouldn't have known what to do had she not been there.
And that's Google on your phone, right?
Okay, exactly. Anything else that you want to tell us before we wrap up today?
On the biggest thing that I'm concerned about kind of in this area is some of the hydroplaning, so be careful out there. We talked about the tires. The other thing is if you have a car that's disabled on the road, if you pull it off to the side, make sure you turn your flashers on.
All right, Pat, thank you so much for joining us today. And in the meantime, let's take a look outside right now and over the OTR right now. Actually, not